Hello and welcome. I'm Ashley from Cubro and I'm presenting to you today the Bock Floorline 1580 bed. So some of the key features with the Bock 1580 Floorline bed is the fact that it goes really low. So it goes really low down to 15 centimetres off the ground. Now the key benefit with that is that if you have residents that are high falls risk, is you can lower the bed right down to that height, which reduces the impact should they roll out of bed. So like I say, going down really low means that if the resident does happen to roll out the side of the bed, obviously the fall is a lot less, and so the velocity and the impact when they roll out onto the floor is going to be greatly reduced. And there's some interesting case studies we've got around this, just showing how much the velocity of the impact is reduced when the bed is lowered down to this height. But next, the other key point is that not only does this bed go low, but it comes right up from 15 centimetres at its lowest point, right up to 80 centimetres at its highest point. So that's a key benefit, because what you want in a care bed is you want the ability to have a good travel range, and that is one of the key features with this 1580 Floorline. Is it goes low, but it also comes up to a decent height should you have taller care staff and for doing cares with the resident, or even maybe just making the bed. So good travel range, which makes it a lot easier for the care staff and the resident's safety as well. So one of the other key points is with how this bed's designed and made, is it is really stable bed at all heights. And it's a nice homely looking bed. So as you can see, I've put a timber finish right around the outside of it. So when you walk into the room and you see the bed there, it doesn't immediately look like a hospital care bed. It looks like a smart, nice homely feel to it. So make sure that when you walk into the room, you get the impression that this is a nice, homely feel bedroom, and it's not a heavily clinical setting. So, moving on from that, some of the other key benefits with this bed is it is a full 4-section lying surface. It has the automatic seat function, which basically means at the push of one button, the whole bed will come into a seated position for the resident's comfort, repositioning, watching TV, talking to friends, whatever. But it brings them up to a good height, so they're talking at eye level with friends and family as they come and visit them. So we find this a really key feature to have in a hospital care bed. The other key thing is it's got the inbuilt mattress extension on this bed. So should you have a taller resident within your facility, simply, no tools required, just simply release the tri-knobs at each end of the bed, and this bed can extend out to 2.1 metres and 2.2 metres. So simple, easy, tool-free, and doesn't take very long at all. Simple and easy to do. Moving on, so one of the other key points is it's got what we call the central braking at head and foot end. So simple foot brake, click on, click off. It's easy, quick and simple, and that's one located at the foot end, which locks the foot end, and one located at the head end, which locks the head end. This bed can come in both the single and super single sizes, so 900mm wide or 1100mm wide. And it also does have a great user weight of 185 kg, so it means it will cater for the majority of residents within the care setting. It does have the ability to have mobilisation aids fitted to it for helping residents get in and out of bed, and it's got really decent sized casters on it, so it's actually really easy manoeuvrable bed, which traditionally in the past ultra low beds have been really good at. So good decent sized casters on the underneath on the chassis, making it easy to wheel the bed or manoeuvre the bed should you need to. One other point I'd like to just cover quickly is it does also have the mattress compensation. So the mattress compensation, what that happens is as the backrest on the bed is coming up, it actually moves back. So say this is the backrest here, it actually comes forward and moves back like that. Now you might say, what's to do that for? Well, the key point there is it means that the resident is not getting pushed down the bed when you bring the backrest up. So it's helping reduce all that shear and friction. Now in simple terms, if you've got someone that's a high risk of a pressure injury, putting them in a bed like this with mattress compensation is a great way to reduce that risk of them developing a pressure injury from shear and friction. So if they're at high risk around the sacral or shoulder blades, at risk of developing a pressure injury, something like the mattress compensation is a great way of helping stop that shear happening whenever you bring the backrest up on the bed. I think that's all. If you've got any further questions, feel free to give us a call and we're happy to talk further. Thank you.